We asked the community of Stourport to share their thoughts on the COVID-19 pandemic.
I felt mainly frustration, I should think, with not being able to get out.
I felt as though I'd been shut away, and it leads to being frustrated.
We weren't really affected by the pandemic. We were living in Coventry at the time. We had a big field at the bottom of our garden and walked around at least 4 times a day for exercise. We were fine, really.
I have a lot to say, really. I felt like I was on a railway track, and my life was lovely, and then suddenly somebody shoved me off into a siding, and I've never been able to get back on the trail. It's all coming back, but it's not the same as before. It makes you rethink life, but it's okay. I'm still here. It's not really over. We are walking around as if it is.
For me, my situation was it passed me by. I was working from home anyway. I didn't expose myself to everything, so if people were sensitive while I went to the shop, I stayed back and gave space.
If people want to wear a mask, they will wear a mask, and if they don't, then they don't. I broke the rules, I went to the shop, and I did what I needed to do. I didn't feel as though I had to do everything that the government had said. I think some people rely on the government to tell them to do things. Stay at home, okay.
Everything shut down for me. I used to travel a lot, and now I think, do I really want to? I start thinking not only about the pandemic, but the healthcare in other countries isn't always brilliant, constantly questioning it.
It's a new normal.
Due to being in a lockdown, I had to use Zoom a lot for work. It was hard for me to see other people's body language and engage with others. I keep my distance whilst queuing in shops. I prefer my own space anyway.
Every time I think about doing something, I am waiting to be told I'm not allowed to. It's been difficult. I've got a few issues, including a reduced immune system.
I ended up stopped planning for things. We lost 2 Christmases and I stopped getting excited for things also. It's really tightened things down. You can do this, you can't do that. It's been horrible, really. I feel like it was lessened by the vaccination programme. People are more vulnerable and are getting the boosters who need them. I believe it's now a version of the flu and we will live with it.
I travelled for the first time in February for a conference. It was the first one to open back up. That was weird. Masked up and I was uncomfortable. Some people are quite frightened.
It has been nice to get out and see places whilst walking.